Brandon, the RV guru here, and I'm down at Mr. Motorhome in Sacramento, home of Northern California's cleanest used RVs. He's been here in Sacramento for 32 years now without a single customer complaint. He's got an A+ rating by the Better Business Bureau, something he's very proud of. And today I've got a 1999 Safari Zanzibar. Now your Safari is going to be a diesel push, of course, and it's the same manufacturer as, say, your Beaver Jasper Edition $600,000 coach. When those guys aren't making their $600,000 Beavers, they're down making these Safaris. A couple things to point out here is a ton of storage space. Leave the tents at home, the kids can sleep right down here, and take a look at how clean this area is. A lot of times you open this up and it'll be all stained up from people throwing in all their muddy gear, their camp gear, camp chairs, fishing poles, tackle box, stuff like that. And this one is in perfect shape. It looks like it just rolled off the assembly line. You've got these huge storage doors. They stay up by themselves, and they're well insulated, if you can see that right here. You've got nice padding there. A little more storage here. Just a massive compartment for anything you could possibly think about taking. 110 plugs on the outside. So you wanted to plug in a television or outside entertainment center, you could. Huge one-touch awning. That's an electric awning. All you do is push a button, that thing will come right on out. Now take a look at this. If you notice, that's actually an aluminum cover. That's going to help protect the vinyl underneath from getting eaten up by the sun. And then of course your windows here, they're nicely tinted. You've got a very dark UV tinting, which is going to give you a lot of privacy and help protect all the fabric on the inside from sun damage and sun fading. Not only that, but it's going to help to keep the inside of your coach cool. Not to mention, if we can take a look at that, those are dual pane windows. They're safety tempered glass, so you never have to worry about a stray softball in the campground coming out and smashing through your window. Your tempered glass is going to be 2.5 times stronger than regular glass. It's a big 330 cat motor. Your cat's going to have plenty of power to pull you up those hills, and it's already set up to tow. Won't have any trouble doing that. You've got a 10,000 pound hitch on this guy. So just about anything you could possibly want to tow, you'd be able to do. Back in the back here, your Heart Dynamic power inverter. And what that does is it converts all the 12-volt power in your coach, and this one I think you've got 6 batteries into 110 power. So you can shut the generator off at night, flip that guy on, and still watch TV. Take a look at this. Now this is really important. This is where your dump station is. And a couple things I want to point out is down below here there's your connection for your sewer hose. Everything's nicely labeled. You've got your gray tank, your black tank and your gray tank, and they're color coordinated so you won't ever get confused. Here's your drinking water here, your potable drinking water. And then down here is your Sandy Flush. So you've got a built-in sewer hose in that black tank you can hook a water hose to, and that's going to turn on and spin everything out of there and really flush it out nicely. Outside shower. And then this is really important. This is a must-have if you're shopping for a nice diesel pusher. What this is you'll notice everything's labeled. You've got galley, ice maker, optional ice maker, tub and shower. And what that is let's say you're camping and you're having a great time, and something happens and you sprung a leak in your ice maker, the plumbing lines that lead up to your ice maker. Well, you can flip a switch, and that's going to kill all the water that goes to that line, but it's still going to allow you to have water, say, to your bath and shower or to your kitchen sink. Really important. It's not going to ruin your trip if you spring a leak. You just turn it off right at the source there, and it still allows you to use the rest of your coach as normal. Big power windows. It's a very nice looking coach. Check out the graphics. You'll notice they're not badly sun faded. They're not all cracked and peeling. This thing's in great shape. You've got the nice fiberglass roof right up above there. And something people always ask, they're always asking me, Brandon, how are the tires? Because tires on these diesel pushers can get expensive. Now take a look at this. This is the condition of your tire. You'll notice there's no sidewall cracking anywhere. All the tread is in great shape. So these have a lot of life left in them. No worries about having to replace very expensive tires right away. Wouldn't be very hard for you to sink $3,000 into these tires. Be a great motorhome. Now let's take a look at the inside. Now here we are in your cockpit, and the engineers spend a lot of time just designing this area. They want to make sure that you're comfortable traveling long distances down the road, and that everything's in a convenient spot to use so that you're not safety risk. So right here to start off, we've got leveling jacks. You can see they're all push button there. That's going to be for your mirrors, so you can adjust them on the fly. You don't need someone else on the other end pushing those in and out. We've got a couple spots here. One of these, this is your cruise control, so this is where you'd set it all. Push button transmission, so all you got to do is push D and you're off and running. This right here is going to be a little joystick and control for the spotlight that you have on top of your coach. Of course, a convenient spot for your cup holder. There's your emergency park brake. Air conditioning controls. You'll notice everything is right at hand. All your gauges are large and easily viewable. AM/FM cassette player. That's an auxiliary start, and so if you ever have any problems, say with a dead chassis battery, you can push this button, turn the key over, and that's going to link up the battery to your chassis to those big batteries we saw on the outside for the coach. And then down below here, if you had a GPS, you could plug it in here. It's a little 12-volt plug. And of course, here's your wheel. You've got the Magnum chassis here, so a couple things you notice is that your wheel is a tilt wheel, and it's also going to telescope, so it'll go forward or further away from you depending on where you're comfortable. Very well designed. Now let's take a look at the rest of the coach. Take a look at your living area. You've got a very long slide out, and it's the perfect size. What's nice about this slide is it's not very deep, and so it gives you just enough space when you're parked and you put it out to open this living area up and not feel like you're so cramped and enclosed. But what's nice about the size too is when you bring it in, when you're on the road, like most of us are going to be, it comes in and it still gives you plenty of living space in here. Sometimes with those real deep slides, they come so far in that you have a very narrow walk space to get through. And it makes your ride a lot less enjoyable on the way there. A lot of cabinet space. You'll notice everything in here is real wood. That's going to be something typical, the quality they give you in a Safari Zanzibar. Little residential style light fixtures. Everything's designed to make you feel like you're in more of a vacation home than an RV. You'll notice a nice convection oven, perfect for baking or microwaving. 3-burner stove. And then Corian countertops. They're solid surface countertops. They're very easy to clean. Right here you've got very deep stainless steel sinks. And what's nice about those is not only you have the covers, which help add to the countertop space, but they're stainless steel, so they're not going to break the first time you take them out like some of those cheap plastic guys will. You've got adjustable shelves in here, so you can take and adjust this to any height, really maximize the storage area. If you had smaller cups, you could put those up here, and then little larger tumblers would fit perfect down below. It's going to give you a lot of space for all your canned goods, your packaged pasta, whatever you like to take with you. A nice window right by the kitchen. There's nothing worse than not having a window in the kitchen area. Again, a lot more space. Plenty of room for pots and pans. Both of these sides will open. And you'll notice you've got real PVC plumbing. It's not cheap flex hose. A lot of room again for pots and pans. Plenty of space for towels, and all your kitchen and cooking utensils. That way they're stored at a convenient location. You're not digging underneath these benches to try and get out forks and knives. This, of course, will make into a bed. This is your dinette. So if you had guests, you have sleeping space for them. And then, of course, your couch will too. This makes into a very nice sized bed. And it's easy. All you do is lift up right on the front here. Take a look at the condition of your upholstery. You'll notice there's no tears or rips. It's not all stained up. And it's not badly sun faded like some of these guys. And that's because of those tinted windows. This, of course, is going to be leather, along with your front passenger and captain seat. And this is a recliner. It'd be a great spot to have your morning coffee and read the paper that you got stored away there in your little magazine holder. Here's your refrigerator. What's nice about this is it's a side-by-side nor cold. So the side-by-side is going to give you a ton of room. I mean, this is a huge fridge. Look at what kind of condition it's in, too. You don't see any mildew in here. No mold. It's very clean. It's always a good thing to look for. And then you've got the side-by-side freezer. This one here is actually the ice maker. So you don't have to break camp and run out just to get some ice. There's nothing worse than running out of ice on a hot day and having to pack up camp just to travel out for some ice. This would be your vanity area. You can open this up. It's a real wood medicine cabinet with a ton of storage. We call this a his and hers, right? The hers, and then the his. And then you're going to have a couple whole house fans throughout this coach. You can turn those on, they're whisper quiet, and open up those windows, and they're going to really create a nice breeze coming right through here. You've got a window, and it's a ventilating window in your bathroom, so you don't feel so claustrophobic, and you can open that up and get some nice ventilation. Same thing with your vent up above. And what's nice is there's actually a door. It's going to be a lot more private. Sometimes you'll get into these guys and you'll turn the corner coming from the kitchen and whoa, there's the toilet right out in the open. I don't know about you guys, but I'm no exhibitionist. Now take a look at this. This is your bath and shower. And what's nice is you actually have the bath option, so if you guys had grandkids or you had smaller pets, you can bathe them in this easy-to-use tub, and it's large enough that you can get inside of this, and people of just about any size would have no problem fitting in this giant shower. And it's big enough you could add a chair down below there and shower in a little stool, which is very useful for people who have mobility issues. Wardrobe space. Of course, you gotta have the closet. You got a ton of space here. And then this is going to be perfect. These drawers for all your socks and underwear, t-shirts, jeans. It's going to be perfect for any of the stuff you'd fold and normally put in a wardrobe at home. A walk-around queen bed. Again, more storage. You've got a his and hers closet. Large windows in your bedroom area. You've got blinds here to give you some privacy at night, and of course they're very dark sun tint, so people can't see right in. Take a look at this. This is a perfect location for your heart interface inverter, and you can just flip that button, and what that does, you can see those lights power up, is that's going to convert all your 12-volt power into 110 again. So at 10 o'clock at night when you got to shut off the generator, you can flip that guy on and still watch TV and catch the 10 o'clock news. A nice door to come across and give you some privacy in the bedroom. And then this is how you operate your air conditioning and heating system. It's very difficult. Just like the one at home, you set it on to cool. You can have it completely climate controlled. Well, it's cycle on and off. And they make everything really convenient. They really want to make you feel like you're in a vacation home. Come down, check this guy out for yourself. It's really clean. It's a 99 Safari Zanzibar. You can find it at Mr. Motorhome in Sacramento. Check out more pictures at www.mrmotorhome.com or give me a call. My name is Brandon, the RV Guru. Be more than happy to help you. Bye-bye.